How's it going, ladies and gentlemen of them internets? Dr. Leatherface back after what appears to be like 2 years. I haven't uploaded or done anything in 2 years. A lot of random stuff's happened, things and that. I just, kind of lost interest in collecting and gaming for a while. But I'm back now. I'm back into it, and I got some pretty sweet stuff to show off. I've noticed. I checked my channel the other day, and I've been slowly picking up a little trickle of subscribers, even though I haven't really done anything. I'm like, that's kind of cool. So made me like, just want to get back into sharing my collection updates and stuff like that. Because I do enjoy doing it as a hobby, so let's just get back into it. I picked up some new consoles, which is pretty fucking awesome. I mean, yeah, two big additions to the collection, and one kind of hilarious and funny addition to the collection, but it's still cool. So let's just get into it. I mean, I'm a retro collector, obviously, more than anything, so let's just start off with a little bit of retro, and then we'll slowly get into the console editions, which is kind of cool. And the first thing I picked up is Mutant League Football for the Sega Mega Drive, which is a game I had as a kid, and I always kind of regretted selling to buy like PlayStation 1 games and whatnot. Luckily, I kept hold of Mutant League Hockey, which is the one that sells for about 100 quid now. I managed to pick this up for pretty cheap, and the reason why I grabbed it again is because I backed the recent Kickstarter for the remake of this game. I'm going to get a PlayStation copy of that, or maybe Steam, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so that was what made me get this one again. I just absolutely love it. It's just carnage. It's a good co-op game to play with your mates on the sofa, so very happy to have that back in the collection. And then what is a pickups video with me when it doesn't involve some Dreamcast? And the two Dreamcast games at the moment are ones I helped fund. Well, one of them I helped fund, and the other one is an indie release. And this is the indie release, Elansar, or Elisar, Elansar, I'm not sure. And it comes with a sequel, Philia, which is both of these games are on two separate discs, and they're made by Orion Soft, otherwise known as Cedric. And yeah, they're pretty cool. They're all point-and-click adventures, kind of like Myst. So I'm going to be digging out the Dreamcast mouse and getting stuck into those. So very happy to have that. It's cool. And then this one is awesome. This is something I backed on Kickstarter, and it is Alice Dreams Tournament. And I went for the PAL Collector's Edition, and it comes with this awesome little slipcase here. And there you can see the game. It's like Bomberman, kind of a throwback to the Bomberman style games. But the really cool thing is it's a PAL case, and it just looks awesome. I love it at Dream Strass, because, don't want to take any risks here, because Sega, even though Sega are pretty lenient, they might get on your case. But yeah, very cool to have that. And the first disc is the Alice Dreams Tournament. Like I said, it's a Bomberman style game, and one of the cool things about it is you can play 4-player, and it's all in the dark, and you just have one player has this little lantern or whatever, and he's going around trying to avoid the bombs that other people are putting down. But because it's all dark, the other people who are laying the bombs and trying to kill the player, they look at the VMU screen, so they have the map on the VMU screen, and they can see, but the other player can't, and so you just got to sneak around and try and fuck them up. So I thought that's pretty damn cool. And the other disc is exclusive to the collector's edition, and it contains the original Alice Dreams game, which Dreams Tournament is like a spin-off from. So that's cool. And then it's nice to have like instruction manuals. Look at it. How cool's this? It's like all the different things. There's so many different game modes in this, and I'm just so happy I backed it. And the great thing about backing this is, somewhere in here, you should see my name. Where is it? Ah, there. There's my name, right there. Look at that. Cy Russell, right there. So, if you told me years ago when I was a kid that one day my name would be in a Dreamcast game instruction manual, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, you high. But yeah, it's crazy. I can't even imagine what I'm going to be like when I finally get my copy of Shenmue 3 and see my name in the credits of that. I mean, admittedly, it's going to take me a week to find it probably, because there's like 10 squillion backers. But to think that my name one day is going to be in a Shenmue game is like I said, if you told me that as a kid, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. It's awesome. Also, I'm very happy to help bring this to life via Kickstarter. Yeah, it's pretty damn sweet. So very happy with that. And the next, yeah, let's just get into the new consoles. So first up, the big one is I finally joined the rest of the world, and I have a PlayStation 4. So awesome, right? I kind of went a little bit mad. I've been picking up all kinds of PlayStation 4 bargains. I'm just like, finally I have a new console. And it's like, I've literally disregarded everything else that I have unplayed in my collection. I've just been glued to this for so long. But yeah, very happy to have a PlayStation 4. And the games that I picked up for it, since I had it, is Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Haven't even touched that yet. the BioShock collection, which is a little bit worse for wear, but I did get it kind of cheap, so very happy. I've only ever played the first BioShock, so it's awesome to have all 3 of them at last. Dead Island, which has consumed my freaking life. I've got like level 40 characters and like all 4 of the characters, so it's just absolute madness. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that game. Been playing it a lot online, which I never thought I would. And then next up is Dear Esther, which is a game that I really, really love. You know, people's opinions on these sort of walking simulators are mixed. But yeah, I just love Dear Esther, always have done. So I was very happy to pick it up for the PlayStation 4 from Limited Run. It's the only Limited Run game I own, but I'm not really that bothered about getting complete collections and that. But it's just cool that I have a physical version of it. And then Final Fantasy 15, which came with my PlayStation. And even though I spent a criminal amount of time on it, it's the worst Final Fantasy I've ever played. It's just so fucking empty. It's just bollocks, absolute bollocks. It's like so much fun when you're playing it, and there's a hell of a lot to do, but there's like no real point to it. The story is like so paper thin, it's just an absolute joke. And like the story is in a freaking animated movie, an anime series, and friggin' DLC. It's like, alright, so this is the main this sort of thing is the main reason why I stayed away from current gen or modern gaming for so long. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I had a hell of a lot of fun playing it, but when you look back at it, the game's kind of bollocks. It's the worst Final Fantasy I've ever played. And then I picked up Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, and of course, everybody needs this game, Life is Strange. I grabbed the limited edition because I downloaded the first episode on PlayStation Network, played it, fell in love with it, went out and bought that immediately. So, very happy to have that. And then, of course, Shovel Knight, another game which everybody needs. So, very cool. And then, this is something I picked up recently. I'm going to do a separate video on this altogether. But I grabbed the collector's edition of The Town of Light, which is a game which the subject matter is very close and dear to me, and something that I'll always support in any medium if it's trying to bring it to other people's attention. And it's just a very, very cool looking game. I literally fell in love with the art style, which is the main reason why I picked up this. And yeah, it's just a stunning looking game, and the art and the story behind it is just, it's very well made and put together. Again, another kind of walking simulator, but it's a very beautiful game, and the subject matter and story is great, so very happy to pick that up. Right, next up is another new console, and my best friend Rachel was fucking awesome and decided to just give me this for absolutely nothing, and it's an Xbox 360. Yeah, finally have an Xbox. Yeah, so that's cool. She just like, I don't want this anymore. I wanted to borrow it so I could play a certain game, and she was like, just have it. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? So yeah, I have an Xbox. So the generation which I completely skipped altogether, I'm now being able to finally play some of it, even though I played a few of them on PC and that, but yeah, so I have an Xbox 360 at long last. I'm very happy about it because my best friend is fucking awesome. But I picked up some games. For the Xbox 360, I'm mainly just going to go for exclusives because, yeah, PlayStation 3 is what I want to get the rest of them on. And then when I was looking at the catalogue and realising that there are very fucking few Xbox 360 exclusives, yeah, I kind of just thought, fuck it, and I'll buy whichever's cheapest on what platform. But yeah, so I picked up Crackdown, which came at the recommendation of my friend Dan, who said it was just like the greatest fucking fun ever. So I managed to grab that for like, this is the great thing about Xbox 360 collecting now. If you're just getting into it, everything's dirt cheap because nobody wants this shit. So I'm just like, cool, I can now buy all of the games that I want. I mean, this entire stack of games which I got cost me no more than a £5 all in all. So I got Crackdown, Dead or Alive 4, Deus Ex Human Revolution, because when I bought Mankind Divided, I had no clue that it was a direct sequel to this, so I picked that up as well. Halo Reach, Lost Odyssey, because who doesn't like an epic RPG, Metro 2033, because I absolutely loved the book that this was based on. If only I'd known that you can get like the remastered ones on PlayStation 4, I would have gone for that. But and of course, Namco Museum Virtual Arcade, because retro game compilations or arcade compilations are the greatest value ever. You get all the arcade perfect versions and a few extras and all that, and yes, it's just awesome. But that's it for the 360. That's my two new consoles, the two biggest. And next up was a birthday present from my friend Matt, and it is known as the greatest handheld of all time, and that is the TigerGame.com. My friend Matt knew that I just thought this was the absolute joke of a handheld, and somehow he managed to find one mint in box for next to nothing, and yeah, this has never been played, ever. So yeah, it's cool. So he found this, got it for me for my birthday, and he also got me 2 games which have never been opened, and I'm not sure if I want to open them and play them or not. But the first game is Lost World Jurassic Park, and the second game, being a massive Sega nerd, Fighters Megamix for the TigerGame.com. Yeah, look at this shit. That's something special. I'm so unbelievably happy to have this piece of shit. You have no idea. He just handed it to me and I just fucking went bananas, man. It's like, this shit's great. It's just so fucking stupid. I mean, look at that. What is it? Realistic graphics and animation. Yeah, that's how I see the world, and dots and bullshit. But yeah, I was like, when I was getting this out to prepare for the video, I was just looking at it and laughing. I was like, I really, really want to get one of these VGA graded. I'm probably going to go for Fighters Megamix. I don't think anyone's ever bothered to VGA grade any of this shit. But yeah, so I might, because I just want to, you know, get it graded, put it on the wall, and I'll just fucking laugh at it every time I walk by. So that's what matters, if you can get some enjoyment out of it. But yeah, as much as everybody knows this is a piece of shit, I'm really happy to have this in my collection, because it is just such a fucking joke, and it's just a really interesting conversation piece, especially when you play some of the games, because they got some incredible game licenses. I mean, look, Jurassic Park and Sega, the Fighters Megamix, there were Sonic games on this thing, there was Resident Evil 2. It's mad considering what they got for this system, and yet I have a feeling if the console itself wasn't bollocks and could handle, you know, the games a bit better, maybe like a Game Boy sort of style, if it was as powerful as a Game Boy, then it would have been great, because these games, like, they do look like they could have been something if they had a little bit more oomph in them, but it's just mad that the licenses that they got. But yeah, that's my pickups video. I've been away for a while, but there you go, I'm back. Dr. Leatherface, these are the pickups. I'm going to get a fucking Game.com game VGA graded, because it'll just be funny to me. If nobody else finds it funny, it's a complete waste of money, I will laugh at it every day. But thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one, which I'm going to try and do a regular upload. Got some big things planned for the channel. We'll see how it goes. I have a PC now, so I can do maybe a Let's Play or 2 here or there. But that's all in the future, maybe. But thanks for watching, and I hope you're jealous. Game.com, Lost World, Fighters Megamix. Fuck yeah. See you later, guys.